Hey, it's your girl, Naturally Yours, coming to you with another video. Before I get into today's topic, I would like to take a moment to welcome aboard to my returning subscribers and welcome aboard to my new subscribers. If you have not subscribed to my channel, be sure to do that at the end of this video and check out all the content that I have to offer on this channel. So with that being said, let's get straight into today's topic. Today's topic is having standards while entering new relationships. Sound juicy, right? Yes. Okay, so let's get into it. I personally feel that before you even decide to date or get in a relationship, that you are 100% ready. 100% ready, meaning making sure that you understand yourself, you understand your feelings, you know what makes you happy. You don't need no one else to make you happy or look for someone to make you happy. You can do all those things for yourself. You want to make sure that you're financially stable, meaning you can pay your own bills, you have your own money, you have your own job, just being an adult and doing for yourself. You also want to make sure that any baggage that you have is left at the door before you enter a new relationship or before you start dating to get to know someone. You just want to make sure that you are completely ready. So to know that you're completely ready, that's the question. How do you know that you are completely ready? Well, that is simple. When you know that you're ready, you feel it in your heart. You not just want to talk to the first person that you see or just want to be with the first person that give you a compliment or see potential in you. You want to evaluate them, okay? Because you're looking out for yourself. Sometimes you've been hurt so much where you notice the signs right in front of you before it becomes a problem for you. So if you're that type of person, you want to make sure that you have all of that intact before you get to know somebody. So, also, dating. I don't believe in dating per se. My definition of dating can be totally different from the traditional standards of dating because I feel like when you're dating, you're often dealing with more than one person. And I don't think that when you're dealing with more than one person, you're not really investing time in those individuals to see who's the one for you. Okay, so me personally, I like to talk to one person at a time. That way I can see, or I will have the time for them to see if they're good for me. Okay, so that's my advice to you. I'm not saying you have to do it that way, but I think that's the best way possible because sometimes you may fall in love quickly with their habits and their traits of what they come off to you to say that they can do this or they have these, and you're not focusing. So you find yourself in a triangle way before you really get to know the core of that person. So take your time and date one person at a time. And then while you're dating, you want to ask questions to see if they can be boyfriend or girlfriend material. So you want to ask questions like, have you ever been married? Do you have children? Do you want children? How many children do you want? Do you believe in marriage? What is your religion? Have you ever been hurt? How do you handle stress? Are you easily attached to materialistic things or drugs or alcohol? How often do you drink? Those questions are very good to know offhand because sometimes people don't deal with stress in a healthy way. Sometimes people depend on alcohol and they look at it as, oh, I had a long day at work, I want to drink this liquor, or I had a long day at work, let me smoke a cigarette, let me smoke this weed. And the more you're around them, you start to notice, hey, this man done smoke four what y'all call weed, four of those, and that's kind of like, oh, are you addicted to that stuff? Can you function without that stuff? Some people can, but you can never be too sure. So you also want to make sure that your standard matches theirs. There's no such thing of a perfect person, but that person can be perfect for you, knowing them offhand before you even make it official. And also when y'all pass the dating phase, when you do decide that, hey, I want to be with you, you want to be with me, you want to make sure you're going in a relationship 100%. Don't start off with trust issues and having the guards up on your heart, because I feel like that's a part of the stages before you get in a relationship with somebody. Because I feel like a person that you're dealing with now should not have to pay for all the things that the past person done to you. And that's men and women. You know, some women can hurt a man so bad where they feel like they can't trust another woman again. Or some men can hurt a girl so bad where she feels like all men is the same. So you want to make sure before you get in a relationship with that person, they are starting off freshly with you and you're starting off freshly with them. I like to look at that analogy from when I was in school, when I was in college. My professors start each one of us off with 100%. And only time that 100% turns into 95 and 90 and 80 and 85 and so forth is because that person did not do their homework. That person didn't do so well on the test. Or that person started missing too many days. So take that analogy into a relationship. Start off with 100%. Only time they become 95% or 90 and 80 and 85% is because they hurt you or they lied to you or they did something to you. Not because the person before them did it. Okay? So those are a few steps that you can take before you get in a relationship. Once you establish those things, once you become in a relationship, then you start setting goals for each other. I feel like when you're in a relationship that you should help each other grow financially together, you know, and then you start thinking about, hey, do I want to have children with this man? Or do I want to have children with this woman? Do I want to marry this man? Do I want to marry this woman? Do I want to have a house? You know, do I want to move out of country with this person? Like, those are big steps, you know. But while y'all together, just build on each other. Have respect for one another. I see some couples don't respect each other. When they mad, they call each other names. They act up in public. I mean, you know, if you are adults, act like an adult, even when you're mad. Because sometimes people's true colors come out when they're angry. So also, you want to have respect for each other all year round, 24/7, 365 days out the year, all that, okay? When you have little children in the homes and they have a child and you have a child, when you bring those children together, you want to make sure that your parenting skills match each other. You know, they're not just beating your child because it's not theirs. You know, it's a lot to consider when getting into a relationship with somebody. So those are my key factors of standards and getting into a new relationship with somebody. You want to make sure that you're ready. You want to make sure that they're ready for you and you're ready for them. Okay, so that concludes today's topic. Like I said, if you have not subscribed to my channel, be sure to do that now. And I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.